screening last night. You'll see this moving scene later on, but for the time being, it's time for the photo call with the maestro and his team. His family, as he says, 14 people. And there are real members of his family, like his sister, Talia Shire, his son, Roman Coppola, his nephew, Jason Schwartzman. And you can see him with Giancarlo Esposito, who was in Breaking Bad, of course, Lawrence Fishburne, Adam Driver.
Adam, to the left and down. Left and down.
Actors that he considers as his family. There's Adam Driver, the new star of Hollywood. He's got an almost filial relationship. And Adam Driver said that with Coppola, he'd had his best experience in the cinema, or at least the freest. With his sunglasses there, you can see, with her sunglasses, you can see Coppola's granddaughter, Sofia Coppola's daughter, who has a role in the film. So his freest film, but the most freeing experience, because this film was financed by Coppola himself, $120 million. He mortgaged his vines, and so there was no pressure from the studios or from the platforms. A film that was so free that the critics this morning are tearing themselves apart to a certain extent. Coppola's magnus opus goes for Marie Sauvion from Télérama, who adds that it's a retro futurist fable that doesn't stand up, an open-air mess for Première, an immense artistic panache for Nicolas Chalère of the Nouvelle Obs, who says it's an overweight space opera. But the Aroc say that it's a disarming self-portrait and a hyper-contemporary fable, political fable. But you can make your own opinion up. The film hasn't got a release date yet in France. We'll have to wait. But it hasn't got a distributor in the US yet. So Coppola, 2 Palme d'Or, Apocalypse Now, and The Conversation. And he's in the running for a 3rd Palme d'Or or any other prize from the festival. So Francis Ford Coppola, of course, The Godfather, The Godfathers, The Godfather 2, Godfather 3, Apocalypse Now, Mr. James, Outsiders, The Outsiders, Peggy Sue Got Married, Gardens of Stone, and more recently, Tetro and Twixt. Tetro with Vincent Gallo. And just before Megalopolis, there was Twixt. Several Oscars for the maestro. 1971 for the script for Patton, 73 for the best adapted screenplay for The Godfather. 2 Palme d'Or, and here he is with his family. His sister, Talia Shire, who was in The Godfather, in Rocky as well. She is Adrian in Rocky, of course. His granddaughter, Sofia Coppola's daughter. His son, Roman Coppola. His second, who is assistant director. Lawrence Fishburne there we've just seen. Mad Max, amongst other things. Grace VanderWaal, we've just seen, an American singer who plays in the film as well.
Adam together, no?
Francis, I'm sorry. Let's go Adam.
Yes, together.
Francis Ford Coppola and Adam Driver going to have a photo together, an almost filial relationship between him and Adam Driver. Adam Driver said it's his freest experience in cinema, working with Coppola. Adam Driver, of course, Star Wars. He started in Girls, but it was Girls that really was his breakthrough role and showed the extent of his talent. Adam Driver, an actor of Noah Baumbach, Greta Gerwig's husband, of course, Greta Gerwig, the president of the jury. And Martin Scorsese's silence in the Star Wars saga. And of course in Leos Carax's Annette, presented in Cannes in 2021. Francis Ford Coppola had the idea of this film, Megalopolis, when he was 8, you know, and it's when he saw a film based on a book by H.G. Wells, A Future Worlds. He started talking about it in 1979, and he even started filming in 2000. He had to stop because of the 11th of September. So a film that took 40 years to make, which is not out of competition, but is in competition here at the Cannes Festival. Aubrey Plaza, who plays Wow Platinum, very funny, and who's a sort of a criticism of journalists. Nathalie Emmanuel, alongside her, alongside Lawrence Fishburne, rather, and Francis Ford Coppola. Giancarlo Esposito, who was in Breaking Bad, of course, in The Mandalorian, Dear White People. Nathalie Emmanuel, who's been in the Fast and Furious franchise, in The Labyrinth. And John Woo's The Killer. She's going to be in. There's John Voight, Angelina Jolie's father, of course. Oscar for Al Ashby's film The Return. He's been in Cannes many times. With Konchilevsky, which was in competition in 1986. A Runaway Train. So Francis Ford Coppola giving rabbit's ears to Aubrey Plaza. So a film which has divided critics. It's a massive project. He even mortgaged his vines to be able to finance it. It's a Roman epic and a modern America, an imaginary America. Francis Ford Coppola here with Nathalie Emmanuel, his lead actress, who plays the daughter of Giancarlo Esposito, who is mayor of this imaginary New York. And of course, you can but think of the relationship that links Francis Ford Coppola to his daughter. Some people say it's a self-portrait even. This film is a film about a family. And here with Talia Shire. John Voight, and now Nathalie Emmanuel, who you saw in the Fast and Furious franchise, in The Labyrinth. And today in Megalopolis from Maestro Coppola.
Natalie, all the way to your right. Natalie, back to your right.
Platforms might have seen her in Army of Thieves on Netflix. And of course, a slave freed by Daenerys Targaryen in Series 3 of Game of Thrones. And here is Aubrey Plaza, who plays a financial journalist in the film. She's blonde in the film. Maybe we'll see some pictures later.
Je vais donner à Didier.
Pardon.
Non, entre Romy et francesfordcopola. S'il est au bout, ils viennent de quitter le protocole. Ok. Là, c'est bon. Ils viennent de prendre la vie.
Sinon, c'est pas grave.
Ja.